What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm gonna break down what it costs to start your Amazon FBA business and for you to start making money selling on Amazon. Honestly, when I started my Amazon FBA business, I didn't have that much money, probably at most $5,000. I really took the initiative and took that investment to try and grow a long-term business. And now my business is over $1 million in sales as of this year and last year as well. I'm gonna show you guys all the things that you need to know for the products and the costs and how to start your Amazon business. In this video, I'm gonna go through everything step by step. So if you ever wanted to make money online, start your Amazon FBA business, start selling on Amazon, getting on Amazon Prime, this video is for you. All this information is always free. Just make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. The first thing you want to do with this whole Amazon process is you want to start with your Amazon FBA account. So this is Seller Central, an Amazon Seller Central account. This is like the platform you're going to be using to start your Amazon FBA business. I recommend everybody to start off to sign up as the free account. You have two options. You have the personal and you have the professional. The personal is free and it's great to start up and just get more familiar with the whole platform. And then the more advanced, I recommend once you're ready to ship your products to Amazon's warehouse, then you upgrade to the advanced one, the professional one, which is $40 a month. But I recommend you to do the free one. That's what I did. I recommend all my students to do that as well. It's really, really important. That way you save money in the whole cost of just selling on Amazon, because it could get overwhelming. It could get a little pricey, especially if you don't know what to do. So I like to try to save as much money as possible, especially in the beginning. The second thing you want to make sure is when you find the product that you want to start selling on Amazon, you want to source from suppliers and you want to get samples. I always make sure all the products that I personally get, I always get samples of before selling them on Amazon, because it's a huge investment in my part to just send it to Amazon's warehouse and do all of the promotions and getting it ranked on the first page. I always need to make sure the product is very high quality, the supplier is providing me the best service, the best product, and the best price point. These are three big points that I like to point out, especially when finding a supplier and the manufacturer you want to deal with the product you want to sell. You really need to make sure it's good quality. So I always buy samples from all the products that I'm interested in for selling. The product cost is usually around $30 to $100. So usually to ship it to the US for a sample, the minimum price to ship it is $30. Sometimes they waiver the product cost and they just charge you for the shipping. Depends on the supplier. So I would budget this at $30 all the way to $100. The next thing I want to talk about is inventory order. So how much inventory do we have to get in order to start selling on Amazon? I want you to put a budget on this of $1,000 to $2,000. This is going to allow you to just start selling on Amazon and grow a profit and grow a long-term business. The more, the better, but $2,000 is a good starting point. Remember, you don't need to have all this money to start up. Like, you can start doing the Amazon research, doing all of this, and in the meantime, be saving money to be doing this, because this whole process does take some time to get it from China to Amazon's warehouse and this whole thing. So if you don't have the money, it's okay. You can literally start your Amazon FBA process, start getting the whole process running, start finding the product to sell, start your Amazon seller account. You can do all of this while saving money. So then when you're ready and you have the money saved, you can literally take the initiative and start your Amazon business. What I recommend people to do, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have that much money to do it, I'm not going to do it. Instead, take this approach where I'm going to, in the meanwhile, while I'm saving money, I'm going to get everything ready. So right when I have that initial investment ready, boom, I'm going to start the business. That's what I recommend you to do. It's just going to get the ball rolling. It's going to help you grow a long-term business. The main goal here is just finding this one product going to generate you $250 to $300 profit per day. Super realistic to do. It's not that hard. This number is a very realistic number that you can make. Finding a product that's not competitive that has a high profit margin and that just sells for over $16 as well, and is small and light. It just needs to fall into all these 3 categories that I mentioned in all my videos. I teach you guys how to do the whole process for free. All the information is always on my channel. So you definitely want to save $2,000 minimum for inventory just to be able to sell on Amazon and grow a long-term business with this. This is going to allow you to generate and make around $9,000 profit if you're making $300 a day. $9,000 profit per month by doing this. You're building a long-term business with this, and you can reinvest it into the next product and the next product. Exactly what I did to grow my business to over $1 million in sales this year. The next cost we want to consider is product photography. So this definitely ranges from low to high. I personally 3D render all my products. And what does that mean? It's like my product images are not real images. And most people don't really notice this because it's so good. It's such a good picture that a lot of people don't even recognize it. So for an example, let's say a pre-workout supplement on Amazon, or protein powder, anything like that. If you see those images, those are actually 3D renders. Those are not real images. When I first started on Amazon, nobody told me about this. I literally had to find out for myself. And these are 3D renders. I was always wondering why the competition always had better pictures than me. Then I found out they're not real pictures. They're computer generated from a software called Blender. So that is really cheap to do if you want a 3D mockup. It usually costs around $10 to $15. If you want professional photography, you can also get that done on Fiverr. That ranges for like $100 to $150. So really depends on the cost. So for this, I'm gonna put $15 all the way to $150, but you can usually get it for even a lower cost for product photography. And also we have our iPhones and some lighting we can use and stuff like that. Honestly, it's not that expensive for photography nowadays. Next thing we want to talk about is the Amazon FBA course. So most people learn to sell on Amazon doing a course. I recommend doing a course. It's really important to learn the whole process so you don't miss any steps, because you're like learning a whole career here. This is like a path to change your life. Luckily, I have a free course for you guys. I teach you guys everything here on my channel, and I even have a free beginner's course. I'll have it in the link in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comments. Absolutely for free. Nothing is needed for my course. You can literally sign up and start learning in 3 minutes from now. I have it right there for you. People would be charging $5,000 for a course, $3,000, $2,000. It's crazy. I don't believe that. I like to help people out as much as I can, and it's kind of crazy that they do that. So I have 2 courses. One beginner course, absolutely free. You can learn a bunch of free content there for you. I also have a more advanced course that has all the little details if you're trying to make it a real serious full-time job, which I offer for free for the first month to help you guys out. You can literally learn the whole process in a month for free, and after it's a monthly membership, and it's really affordable pricing. I try to make it as easy as I can for you guys. I recommend, if you're serious about Amazon, check out the free course for you guys. I got you. The next thing I want to talk about is marketing and branding your product. So we have social media for this. So I recommend you to start up your Instagram and TikTok and use your products and try to make some real trendy videos and stuff like this. And you can even do some Instagram ads to build some followers, but use these social media platforms as much as you can to build a following. So when you're ready to launch your product, you're able to do some giveaways. So this is another thing I want to talk about, giveaways. So every Amazon seller does this, and this is how we launch all our products to rank on the first page. Personally, what I do, since I've been so experienced with it, I'm willing to lose a good amount in the beginning, because I know that I want to have it long term on the first page for the remaining of time. I have that experience where, I would spend even $2,000, $3,000 to get it ranked on the first page. You don't have to do that if you're selling a product that's not so competitive. You really don't. You can actually get it ranked on the first page, but you still need to do giveaways. You still need to give out products to your friends, family, and this is going to cost some money. So I want to put $200 on the side for this. And like I said, for this, it's almost at the end of starting to sell on Amazon. Your products are already on Amazon. You're getting ready to make money. So this $200 on the side is later on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to start to take the initiative to learn the whole process first, and then you want to start saving money. Because if you do that, that's going to lead you to success. If you do it the opposite way, where you think, okay, I need to have all this money and then I'll start, you're never going to start. I'm telling you right now. Take the initiative to learn the whole process while you're saving money, and then when you're ready, boom, you start your business. The next thing I want to talk about is a tool to grow your Amazon business. I personally use Helium-10. I recommend everybody to use Helium-10. It's an $80 cost. I'll have the link in the description down below. If you use the link down below, you get it for 80 bucks. I highly recommend Helium-10 if you want to grow a long-term business. I have a bunch of videos on it. I teach you guys how to use it and how to find the product, how to use it to get ranked on the first page. All the information is always on the course for free for you guys as well. All of that, Helium-10, honestly, if I didn't have that type of tool, I wouldn't have all the data and insight to know what to sell, what's competitive or not, how much profit margin I'll be making, how I'm going to get it ranked on the first page, advertising. Oh, there's so much little details that you learn from a software like this that helps you and makes you successful and helps you know the profit margin that you're going to be making. And I mean, a tool like this is needed if you're trying to take Amazon serious. Like I said, if you want Helium-10 and you want it for 20% off, I'll have a link in the description as well as in the comments. Highly, highly recommend it. Next thing you want to consider is trademarking your brand and your logo. I only recommend people to do this after they start seeing a profit with their Amazon business. Later on down the line, when you start saying, okay, my concept is working, I'm actually making money online, then you want to consider trademarking your brand and your logo, which I actually have the cheapest method out there for you. There's nobody showing you guys how to do this. Cheapest method, and it's around like $200. Like, that's honestly the cheapest method that I've seen. Like $250 around there, that price range to get your logo trademark. I mean, people charge like $2,000 for this. It's crazy. So I'm saving you guys a ton of money. All the videos are on my YouTube channel for this, like all for free for you guys. And last thing, you want to pay on budget for packaging and logo. Put a budget of $50 for this. I would try to make it as much as you can with like learning on YouTube and your softwares like Canva. You can start learning like the basics of Photoshop and stuff like that. But if you don't know and you're like overwhelmed by that whole thing, you can go on Fiverr, look for people that do logos and boxing packagings for you. Look for that price range for $50 and you can definitely find something like that. So that's about it, guys. Those are the costs that I see when it comes to starting my Amazon FBA business. How you can do the same exact thing. If you want to learn selling on Amazon, take it full-time, take it to the next level, check out my free Amazon FBA course. I have in the link down below, as well as in the pinned comments. All of it's always free. All I ask is you just hit that like button, subscribe. All right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, I read them all. I respond to them all. Leave them in the comments down below. See you guys on the next one. Peace.